This is calculator question number 18. College Board gives us supply and demand equations and asks us for the price at which the quantity supplied equals the quantity demanded. We can do this most easily on the calculator. I put y1 equals 0.5x plus 40, y2 equals 220 minus x. Choose a window where the correct answer for price is in my X window. If I wish to see the graph, which I do, choose a window where I'll see reasonable Y values. So I'm going to make my X window 0 to 200 and my Y window 0 to 300 and graph it and find the intersection. On my calculator, the graph looks something like this. Supply curve is increasing as price increases and demand is decreasing. So this is P on the horizontal axis and S of P on the vertical axis. What we frequently think of them as X and Y. If I ask the calculator for the coordinates at the point of intersection, second trace on my T83 or 84, choice 5 is intersect, hit enter 3 times, I can get coordinates X equals 120, Y equals 100, saying that at a price of 100, at a price of 120, the supply is 100 and the demand is 100, so the quantities are equal, which is what College Board is asking for. I could also go to the table, second window for table set, put my independent variable on ask, and then choose the X values for the answer choices, and I find that at X equals 90, for example, Y1 is 85 and Y2 is 130, so they're not equal. At 120, they're both equal at 100, etc. So the table allows me to answer the question. I could also solve it algebraically without a calculator, and that's not hard. If the quantity supplied equals the quantity demanded, then 1/2 P plus 40 equals 220 minus P. If I subtract 40 from both sides, I get 1/2 P equals 220 minus 40 is 180 minus P. Add P to both sides, and I get 3/2 P equals 180. If I multiply both sides by 2/3, which is the reciprocal of 3/2, that's what I get if I flip 3/2, then I'll get 1P on the left, and 2/3 times 180 gives me 2/3 of 180, which is 120. So the price at which supply and demand are equal is 120. We can do it several different ways on the calculator, or we can do it by hand, or we could substitute these values into each equation by hand and find S of P and D of P and find the one where they're equal. College Board likes systems of equations like this, so make sure that you're proficient with a variety of ways of solving them, and come back soon for my next video. With math, there's always more.